Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name's Laura if you haven't been here before, and welcome to Anchors and Swallows. This YouTube page is linked to my website, my blog, anchorsandswallows.com. So today we are doing, or I am doing, this hairstyle right here. It's a half poodle, or also known as a crown of curls. I have already attempted, I did my first attempt on this hairstyle, was it last year? Year before? Anyway, so since I've had shorter hair, it has been much easier to do vintage styles on. My hair is very thick, it takes a while to set even now, but it is an achievable look, especially on short hair. I first did this on my short hair December last year, and I've done it a couple of times since, and I do really enjoy it. So I thought I'd share it with you today, and hopefully it'll inspire you to try something new with your hair, or try this style. And I hope it's helpful. I would say it could be a beginner's style, because for me, I am very impatient, so I don't set my hair very neatly sometimes. So before we start, because I didn't mention it in the rest of the video, but all you need is your preferred curling method. So I did a heat set with a 3/4 inch curling iron, because I wanted nice tight small curls to be able to do this with. Obviously I did some pin curl clips to allow my curls to cool. Lots of bobby pins. I only have one left because they're all in my hair. You can use pomade. I didn't because I quite like it to look a little bit more frizzy, this kind of style, but obviously you would need some hairspray, so a nice ton of hairspray to hold this do in place. I use the Tresemme freeze hold fine spray. It's like a top hold, and it does really well. I really enjoy this hairspray. And then any accessories you want, but we'll get into that at the end. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how I got this hairdo, then keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, let me tell you what I've done. So it looks a bit messy at the moment, but I've just changed my top, so it disrupted the curls a little bit, but I started by setting the sort of front section of my hair here, curled it as tight as I could on a 3/4 inch curling iron, and I've tried to keep the sections quite small. I've done this because it's the curls at the front of your head that are you need to look the prettiest and the more uniform. In my opinion, you can do it more messy if that's your style. It's completely up to you, it's personal preference, and I've done this a couple of times, and I do like to make them a bit more pin curly than just random curls. Right, so yeah, so I've set the front section of my hair in sort of tighter curls, and then the rest of my hair was just, I always try and make it like in uniform rows, but then I kind of get a bit bored, and when it gets to the back of my hair I kind of lose interest a little bit, so I think as long as it's curly it's fine. I have done this hairstyle without pinning my curls before, so I've just curled my hair and then pinned it where I need to pin it, and it's come out really well. So yeah, so I think the first thing I'll do, because I haven't done this for a while, I'll take out this section, like the main bulk of my hair, leave this on top, and we'll organise those curls in a little bit. Actually, let's start at the back, because what I'll also do is take this section and sort of pin it up as well. Obviously I have let my curls cool for about an hour to give them the best chance of staying, and to be honest I didn't even use any spray, any like setting spray or anything. I've just let them cool. I did use obviously a heat protectant spray. This was a heat set. It's just what I prefer to do at the moment. Sometimes I sleep on foam rollers, but oh god, they're so uncomfortable. It's like sleeping on stilts. Your head's just like on its own level. It can be quite uncomfortable, and I do value my sleep at the moment, so. And because I don't do vintage on like a regular basis with work and things, the 1 day a week kind of vintage style that I do, it's not worth me doing wet sets or overnight sets unless I've got a good couple of days to actually enjoy it. Take out these ones, As I say, I'll leave the ones on the top. I love that I have a mirror right next to me, like over here, and I'm just looking at my viewfinder. Just looking at my camera to take them out. It's like making my life way more difficult than it needs to be. So now I've got all these curls. I'm just gonna sort of break them apart a bit, and we're gonna give them a good brush. Try and get some sort of uniform curl going. But I do really think as long as you have some sort of wave or curl in your hair, it doesn't matter too much because the focus will be on the front. So let's just, I'm going to leave that front section again because we'll want that curl in place. I'm just going to start brushing around the back. Unfortunately, I can't see the back of my head today. But I probably won't show you the back of my head anyway, so we can all pretend that it's all nice and neat back there. So I'm just going to sort of form the curls around my hand and give them a bit more of a uniform shape. Oh, the other thing I could have, one of the things I did forget to get are like wave clips, like long duckbill clips. They're really helpful, but I think today it's more of the curl than anything. So for the front section, obviously take all your pins out. This section was an absolute pain in the butt, so hopefully I can get it to do a nice pin curl. That one's nice. Oh, can't see. Yeah, it's more organising the curls to make them look nice. It might be worth back combing a few. It's a bit of a trial and error to see what you want to do. And you just want to sort of bundle the curls on top. Now what I do is start pinning the hair in place and then going back and pin curling the hair to make the curls look nice. So I've got lots of bobby pins here. I've just put my pin curl clips on top of, that's really helpful. I'm going to just twist. And hopefully I'll have some curls covering this front section anyway. So start with it like that. It's one of those hairstyles for me, with my hair type, it looks worse before it gets better. Now I'm just going to gather the rest of my hair into the right place by pulling up sections just in front of my ears and doing like a twist and push type situation. So gather the section, twist it, push it, and make sure the curls lay on top, so it's quite high. And then that bit will lay nicely there. You can kind of see where I'm going with it. Just gotta have a bit of patience. Right, let's do this other side. I'll sort those curls out in a bit. Right, now, try and get down so you can see what I'm going to do. So, for example, I can see there's a really nice curl here. Don't know if you can see it. I want that right in the front. So there it is. Get a pin curl clip, bobby pin, and pin it. It's just time to organise all the curls. It might turn into a bit more of like a 3-roll at the front, but that's fine. I quite like that. I like a distinct curl. And then we'll organise the rest of them at the back. As I say, I'd rather have all the pretty curls at the front and then sort out the rest of the curls at the back. So here's another section we can work with. So this one I'm actually going to wrap around my fingers and do a proper curl. There we go. There we go. Do another one there. It's formed completely by itself. Yep, cool. See, I've got like this strand here, but I'll come back to that and finesse that. Right, now the rest of these I kind of want up here. Oh look, see when it's curled it just helps and does it itself. It does what it wants. There's no point fighting your hair. If it doesn't want to do what you want it to, go with what it's telling you to do. That's definitely something I've learned. It's just to go with your hair. My hairstyles never turn out the same. However hard I try, it always does something slightly different, and you just have to go with it, and I always enjoy what it does in the end. What else have we got? There's another one here. I want them to all kind of face the front as well. It might be a little bit high, but I quite like it. And I like that at the moment. I'm going to try and work with it. I don't want my hair to be like at the back, because you can't see it then. I like to have this body around the side, so it's not all just upwards. Because I've got a very long face, so it certainly helps to have a bit more bulk around here. Right, let's brush these curls out a bit more, see what they want to do. I don't want to really make it too wavy, I want it to sort of retain a little bit of fluffy curl, so I'm going to keep backcombing the bottom just to encourage it to do what I want it to and keep a bit of body. Oh, I've made a ringlet, one big ringlet. You just keep brushing until you're happy with what you've got, really. And because it is, for me, it's like not the neatest style, but I like that, then the rest of my hair doesn't have to be completely neat. You could certainly do it that way and make it much more structured. But for me, I really like this just the way it is. Okay, so I quite like what's happening with the rest of my hair now. I'd quite happily leave it like that. Now I can sort of work on this a bit more and just make it a little bit more neat. And the curls have moved slightly. That's okay. There's this frizz on top that I'm not quite happy about. Let's see if I can find what it's trying to do. See, if you get something like that, you can even just tuck it under a curl and then forget about it. I want to try and make it into something. Not quite sure what it's doing. That can just sit in there. I'm running out of, I was running out of, no, I have run out of like little bobby pins, so I'll just have to use a big black one and hide it. That way I randomly have. There. That's a bit neater. Okay, right, what do we think so far? I think this looks as good as it's gonna get. So, because of that, I'm gonna give it a good hairspray. Okay, so you can certainly leave it like this. I have done in the past, but what I really wanted to do when I first did this hairstyle back in December, I had a beret that I just wanted to put on the back of my head, and I didn't have any hat pins at the time because of where the curls are. You can't really anchor a beret to your head very well. So I thought I'd demonstrate it for you today, but I can't find my beret because it's June. But for some reason I've got this woolen like beanie beret type thing. So I thought I could at least demonstrate what it could look like, because I just think it's so cute. It reminds me of like the Railway Children when she has that beret on the back of her head. I love that style, that's so lovely. I know it's a different era, but you know, so this could actually even anchor itself. Yeah, like that. So that could be a good winter style. Obviously if you had it a bit better, a bit more attached. But yeah, so a hat could certainly be well worn. Obviously being June, I certainly thought you could use some hair flowers. So I haven't actually worn this hairstyle in a little while, so this is very new to me at the moment, but you could certainly add this hair flower which came from Alternate Normality. They do really lovely, or she does really lovely hair flowers. This one is the Marsha Duo, I think, so it comes in two. Don't know where the other one is at the moment, but that actually could look really nice to like either here or further back where I've put mine. Sometimes if I use one and it's further back and this bit sticks out, I will use like a bobby pin just to pin it so it sits more flush to my head. But yeah, I think that could be a really nice accessory. I also just wanted to show you, because I haven't been able to actually wear it out and about yet, but I have this beautiful hair flower from, I think she's called the Hair Flower Emporium on Instagram. And if anyone who knows me knows I love daffodils, they're my favourite flower, and I saw this on her Instagram page and I had to have it. Didn't realise quite how big it would be, but I actually really like it that way. I think if I had a bit more hair, like, well, I've got plenty of hair, but if it was longer and I could bulk it out a bit more, this would look really good. I have worn it once on my Instagram and I just love it. It's absolutely beautiful, and the colour matching is gorgeous, and I love that there's these little tete-a-tete type daffodils down here as well. But yeah, so I thought I could even add that in there too. And with the right outfit, that could just look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, she has some absolutely stunning hair flowers, and I really want to get some more from both the Hair Flower Emporium and Alternate Normality. They are just stunning, stunning hair flowers, so I do recommend you check them out. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this has been helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try any other hairstyles. I was thinking about trying to do victory rolls on short hair because I haven't done that in years, literal years. Probably when I first started doing my vintage style, I had my short hair then. And it is tricky, but it is doable, and I think it'd be much easier for me to do it now. So I don't do victory rolls very often, but perhaps that's something I should do. So let me know if you want me to do that, if there's anything else you want to see. I've got a few more videos coming. I do apologise that it's been so long, and I had been wanting to do more videos, but life's just got in the way. And yeah, my posting schedule has been really random recently. I can't really predict when I can actually post on my blog at the moment, but hopefully it'll be a little bit more regular. I try and post every Thursday, so please check in, but there's plenty of other things to be looking at on my website at the moment, so don't forget to check it out at www.anchorsandswallows.com. And yeah, thank you for joining me today, and I really hope this has helped and inspired you to try your own half poodle crown of curls style hairdo. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.